Well, if this is still recording, my chin mount fell off a ways back and I didn't notice. And it came right off the tape. Good morning. Today I'm just going to talk to you about my filming, on how I film and the issues I've had with filming and all that jazz. Hello. I'm learning everything. I'm learning to ride, and of course I'm trying to vlog about it, so I'm learning to film, I'm learning to edit, and having, little issues along the way. And I know my first videos, sometimes the resolution was terrible, and it's because of the way I uploaded it to YouTube. My sound, I've been fighting with my sound like crazy, trying to get the sound working in my helmet. So I'm going to talk about my sound first. So I have the Insta360 RS1, and I've got an external mic. It's the Movo mic, I believe. I'll take a look when I get home. And I just found there was so much noise in my helmet. My voice was being distorted, and then somehow I thought I would fix it with my the mic to not distort my voice. And how I did that was I bought I guess it's called a dead cat fluffy thing for my helmet, or for the microphone to go inside my helmet, and that didn't help. So I watched a few videos on YouTube, and someone said something about putting a balloon over the mic. So I put a balloon over the mic with a dead cat. And then one of my last videos, I thought I finally perfected the sound, and I was really muffled. And I think a couple things. With a balloon on there, I was talking too softly. Actually, maybe I should back up. Yeah, so anyway, I did the balloon. And once I did the balloon, I thought things got better. I changed the windshield on my motorcycle. I thought things got better. And the sound, I went for a long ride, and the sound in my helmet with a microphone was terrible. Like, finally I came across a YouTube video that talked about the mic gain. Well, that was new to me, because every time I tried changing the settings in my camera, I did it without a mic plugged in. So it wasn't actually showing me the mic gain, or it was showing and it wasn't highlighted and I couldn't do anything about it. And it wasn't until I figured out that I could actually change the mic gain with my microphone plugged in. And what I found was there's a whole range, and I don't remember what the exact numbers are, but I think it's like plus 18 to negative 18 with a whole bunch of settings in between. And I was set at plus 18, meaning that it was taking all the noise that it could, and it was basically taking every little sound. It was doing that. So I figured that out, and I dropped the sound down to negative 18. And when I was editing videos, it seemed to work, but I was using earbuds and everything seemed good. But then when I watched my videos on a computer screen or on TV, it was so quiet. It was just what I've done is I've actually taken the balloon off my microphone, and I won't know until I edit this video whether that has worked or not. And I was concerned because the dead cat, I'll take a picture of it, but the dead cat is so big that I thought I was going to be touching it with my lips, and the little furry things are going to get in my mouth. But if it's not sitting on my helmet right now getting all the wind, then I don't even notice it. I can't feel it at all. I can't even feel it on my cheek. And it's quite a large dead cat. So there's that. So hopefully I have fixed the sound. And then, of course, I have come to the video problems. And even the past few rides, I've set up the GoPro is easy. I've got a GoPro Session right here. The one that you're looking at me with. And that GoPro Session is easy. It's one button push, turn it on. So So that's what I wanted for my other camera. So for my Insta360 camera, which I don't have a 360 lens for, but I have set it up so I can just press one button, turn it on. But it also has voice control. So initially I thought voice control would be awesome, so I could just turn it on, turn it off in my helmet, which hopefully it's not turned on now, because I may have screwed things up unless I say turn on. That was the problem I had with my camera, is I'd be riding along and I would see a stop sign or something. I think that's what it is, stop, and the camera would stop running, and I wouldn't know about it. So I do all this talking. It was all for naught because it was gone, not there at all. Oh my gosh, the chin mount. 2 or 3 times now it's fallen off. The tape that came with it, I don't know if it's the helmet. The chin mount's designed for this helmet and it came with tape, so I assume it was good 3M, what's it called? VHB, very high bond, something like that. I would assume that stuff is really good. I've never had an issue with it before. As a matter of fact, I had one when I first got the motorcycle. I put one on my windshield and I could barely get the mount off. I had to use a heat gun to get it off. It was terrible. But this one, luckily it was at the start of each ride where I go to put my helmet on and the camera falls off. So finally with the chin mount, I doubled up. I bought some more VHB tape, and it still didn't work, and then I doubled it up, and then I used some Gorilla tape on the edges to see if that would hold it, and somehow it's still holding, but I don't think it's super secure, so I'm still worried. So I've got a tether on there in case the camera falls off. But when I put the bike away for the winter, if I put the bike away for the winter, if I know there's going to be a time when I'm not going to be riding, I'm actually going to put the camera on the helmet and just let it sit and see what happens with that mount. Because, you know, I'm happy with the mount, the way it fits on the bike. And you know what, and actually the tape wasn't even sticking to the mount, so I don't know if the mount itself needs to be, I need to use abrasive on it and then abrasive on the helmet. I don't know, or I might have to use glue. So that was another issue I had. Well, if this is still recording, my chin mount fell off a ways back and I didn't notice. I'm getting very, very unhappy with that.